What's up, guys? Strafe here, also known as Nerf Me on Neverwinter for Xbox One. Great weapon fighter, number one great weapon fighter that is, because I'm a fucking beast. Today I'm going to show you my build. This is going to be my first YouTube video here for Neverwinter, so let's get right into it. First off, main focus of this build is your stat rolls, and I had 14 charisma whenever I started, so I try to get my charisma as high as I could, with my strength and con also as high as I can. So if you want to copy this build, go for it. Get your charisma up to 14, and then put all your other little plus whatevers in here in the strength and constitution. After that, let's go to feats. Now, this should be like the average, normal PvP great weapon fighter here. Let's see here: Disciple with Strength 3 out of 3, Toughness 3, Endless Assault 3 out of 3, Armor Specialization 2 out of 3, and then I put the one. You can put it, 3 out of 3 in this one, but I didn't because I never noticed a difference. I've tried it. I've tried 3 out of 3 here. I've tried 3 out of 3 here. I've done it. It doesn't make a difference. I would rather have 1 here and 2 here. So, Steal a Defense. It's 5 out of 5 right now. Even though I don't have high defense, it still helps with that extra power. Let's see here. Critical, devastating critical. 3 out of 3, because whenever I do crit, it crits hard. So, let's see here. Destroyer Paragon. Of course, you want the Great Weapon Focus. Disciple of War, 5 out of 5. Mighty Blade, I never really noticed a difference. I'd rather go with Unfettered Strikes, because of the run speed increase, I can get around people more. Or faster, in a way. Executioner Style, 5 out of 5. Focus Destroyer, 5 out of 5. Destroyer's Purpose, of course, you want to go with this one, so, fuck. And then you want to do Sentinel Paragon, Scale Agility, because Unstoppable Recovery doesn't really work. So Scale Agility is where it's at. Powerful Challenge, whenever you close the gap and you fucking mark the person, of course you're going to do 15% more damage. Why wouldn't you want that? Also, I believe the mark makes it combat advantage bonus. So with this build, your combat advantage bonus is going to be really high, which you're going to notice a huge amount of damage increase in PvP, and that's how I can kill motherfuckers in 2 hits. Each time you're struck, on this one, Countless Scars, each time you're struck, you gain 1% damage resistance for 6 seconds, and this is, you can stack up to fucking 15 times. Why wouldn't you want that one also? So, of course, go with that one. Boons here, PvP boons, don't fucking worry about them. Sharndar, you're just gonna fucking pause the video, copy these, aren't you? I know you will. Okay, so Dark Fey Hunter, blah blah blah. So, this is what these are. I went with Faith Thistle, and I went with, instead of the ones that do damage, which they're just pointless, what you want is the one that heal you. The more heals, the tankier you are. So, deflect attack, 3,000 damage, which I'm always deflecting. Not always, but you can tell. Here's my Dread Ring all across the top row, of course. And then I got Enraged Regrowth of, healing me for 20,000 hit points, and then I get 4,000 defense with, on top of the 4,000 defense, that's 8,000, which increases my power also because it's still a defense. So all of this stuff like works together and works in like a combination to make me like just a huge fucking tank and just someone that just completely demolishes motherfuckers in like 2-3 hits in PvP. Now on Icewind Dale, you definitely want Rousing Warmth. Insignia bonuses will proc, and then you'll be healed, and then whenever you just hit someone with the sure strike, you'll do an extra 3,000 damage, which is a huge plus. Underdark campaign here, I never worried about these last boons. Who does? PvP players, we don't care about that shit. Of course, I went with power and hit points on that one, lifesteal and hit points, combat advantage bonus, of course, and then control effects will have a shorter duration on you. Tyranny of Dragons, I went with 1600 hit points, the deflect, armor pen, was his lifesteal, and then I went with increased incoming healing bonus. I don't have the other two for this one. If I did have the other two, I would probably put one more into this one and then one into this one if I did have it. But I don't. Now, Guild Stronghold boons, our Guild Stronghold is at level 20, which a lot of guild halls are now. I went with power over the armor pin, and then I went with the hit point boon, of course. Mount speed increase, and then whatever this one is. I have no idea. Maze engine boons, incoming healing bonus, combat advantage bonus, stamina regen, and then of course you want the display fate boon, which is just insanely good. Now, elemental evil, power, of course. Went with the regen because I really don't have any, so that's just a good one to have at that time. 400 recovery, 2000 maximum hit points, rather than critical strike. Of course, you don't need critical strike from the PvP GWF. Now you do want Wall of the Wind for sure, because whenever you get healed for that 24k, you also get 1000 recovery for 10 seconds, which will make you dish out, you know, more daggers and just more shit like that. So your encounters will just respawn quicker. Now for my combat power, I do have the Tensor's Disc right now. I would like to get the Lion, but I don't have it. I could probably get it, but oh well. This equip power right here is from the Axe Beak mount, which is 4000 armor pin, because I don't run the armor pin boon, so I'd rather have this one, the 4000 armor pin, just to get it up there a little bit more. Now, on my insignia bonuses, I do have Barbarian's Revelry, whatever the fuck that is. I was kind of messing with this. Critical strike and then receive a heal, because why not? I mean, you do crit every now and again, so it just helps. Gladiator's Guile, of course you would need this one if you're a GWF for PvP. My stamina is never really low though, because I've used Battle Fury, which regens it immediately. Champion's Return, of course. Oppressor's Reprieve, of course. And then Survivor's Blessing, because I do have decently high deflect chance. Now, my gear here is 3-piece Elemental Lion's Mane, and then I got the Adamant chest piece. Radiance and defense slot, of course. You want to get your hit points as high as you possibly can. Radiance and defense, and then for the chest plate, I got Transcendent Negation, and then the main hand I got the Fade Touch enchantment. Now, here's what's a little bit different, I guess. I do run like a split between Darks and Vicious enchantments in my offense slot. You can run all Darks just to get your armor pin up there more. But I've noticed a bigger difference with this little bit of power added to my character in PvP. Now, on top of that, I see that, what was I going with this? I don't know. So yeah, I do run a split Vicious enchant in my rings. Hang on. And then I got the Rose Gold rings, I got the Orcus set, which helps whenever, you know, I'm beating someone up and all my shit increases. Oh my god, great weapon fighters are insane. Let's see here. Combat advantage bonus on my stat increase. I got the drown set for the heals. That's about it for my character, really. As you can see, my stats here, no buffs or nothing. No campfire buffs right now. No pots. Just 30,000 power, 12,000 armor pen. Just little stuff in between. 4,600 recovery. I don't know where the fuck it comes from, but it's there and it's awesome. Combat advantage bonus is at around 1,800, so it's at 9.7%. And then with all the boons and shit, it's increased. Defense 4,200, deflect 3k. It's just like lifesteal doesn't really matter anymore because of all the insignia bonus, which makes it super nice. And I think that's about it for my power, or my I guess my class feature or whatever. I run Destroyer and Bravery. Destroyer and Bravery is awesome. I mean, I've never really messed with anything else. Let's see here. Threatening rush to close the gap and mark the enemies, of course. And then that's really about it, guys. Thank you guys for watching. Hopefully I can get a like and have you guys comment on this. That'd be cool. Let me know what you guys think. That'd be awesome. Thank you for watching, and hopefully more YouTube videos will come out of this. So have fun.